Hey everyone, I'm Kaci. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So excited to be the first in the lineup of our Jingle and Mingle. So I've been with Mary Kay for 9 years and I love teaching skincare and cosmetics, mainly because it makes women feel beautiful. And so I hope with all of these fun videos today, all of my fun friends, that you learn something, that you have some fun, and of course, get that gift card. Get that gift card, girl. Okay. So if you don't know, you can get a gift card, $25 worth, if you watch 4 or more of these videos today and you fill out the Google Doc. So be sure to connect with your beauty consultant for all the amazing details. Today, at least for my portion, we're going to talk about winter foundation matching. So I find that most women are in a couple of different categories with their foundation. First of all, you either wear it or you don't. So find your category there. Number two, you probably have a preference. You like either lightweight, luminous, glowy, dewy, that kind of finish, or you like full matte, full coverage, like I don't want anything peeping through, right? So find out what category you're in, and that'll help narrow down for your beauty consultant a great foundation match. Today, I'm going to tell you about the TimeWise 3D foundation. This foundation has a lot of features. It is a more medium to full coverage, and it has the TimeWise 3D anti-aging skincare inside, which I think is a pretty cool deal. And then on the back, you guys can see that there's a pink or a purple line, and that is customized for your skin type. So when I think of winter foundation matching, number one, your color may have changed since the, hot of the summertime or heat of the summertime. Your foundation maybe needs to go a little lighter for most of us. Maybe you stay the same. That is all a conversation that you can have with your beauty consultant that will help, again, narrow down picking a color. The other category you may be in is you may want to go from that light, fresh, dewy skin with the foundation coverage to more of a matte coverage or fuller coverage in the wintertime. Most women do choose a more fuller coverage or matte coverage in the wintertime. And so I am one of those women myself. However, most people are also getting more dry in the cooler months, like the winter time. And so what happens when you have dry skin, but you want fuller coverage in your foundation? Well, I'm about to tell you. So we're actually going to do a live demo with you. I have my particular foundation match, and I'll tell you more about how to find that match here in a minute. But first and foremost, I want to tell you the switch that I make in the wintertime. So I am typically more oily to combination skin type. So again, chat with your beauty consultant, go through the Skin Analyzer app with her. That's a fantastic tool that she has to help you with your skin and discover your skin type. So for me, again, I'm oily to combo. So usually during the summertime, I'm using the oily to combo finish, okay? That is more of a matte finish. However, in the wintertime, I pick up more luminous. This is typically for dry to normal skin with that pink line because it matches with our dry to normal pink line in our TimeWise 3D skincare. Hope you guys can see the correlation there. But I like to switch it up. So I do more matte in the summer and more luminous in the winter. Now, I may stay with the same shade depending if I was out in the sun or not. If I was, I'm probably picking a new shade. And in that case, I use what's called not the Skin Analyzer app, the foundation quiz. So your beauty consultant has this tool that she can send you, and it is a quiz that you can take to find your match. And so I actually needed a new match for my skin. As you guys can see, I have fresh face on. I don't have any foundation on. I just have my lips and my eyes done. I do have something called foundation primer on, which I recommend all year long, so your foundation doesn't settle into all the nooks and crannies. But I actually have more pink pigmentation. You guys can see I've got more red spots on the face. And so I was certain I was going to be a cool undertone, and I teach skincare and cosmetics. But with the new foundation quiz, my match is actually a neutral undertone, which pretty much makes more sense because my skin does stay pretty neutral in shade and color all year long. And I do burn a little bit. So think about how your skin reacts to the sun. Again, this is all a conversation that you can have with your beauty consultant for more of a customized approach. But my match is beige and 150. And so that's what we're going to put on today. Are you ready for this? We're doing it live. I haven't even tested it. We're going to do it live and see how good the Mary Kay quiz is, which I'm pretty confident in it. So your beauty consultant can do a couple of things with you. She can send you a sample that looks like this. I've ripped mine open. And I did choose the Luminous Beige N150. And that's for me, for my match for the winter time. She could also actually get with you and do full foundation testing with you. And so what she'll probably do is go through the quiz with you. She may even have a really cool tool that she'll hold up against your jawline, and she'll probably swipe 3 shades of foundation. And that's because we want to make sure that we get the closest matched for you. And we can do this any time of year, but this time of year, especially with winter foundation matching, you may have a little bit different of an undertone during the winter time, or your skin color on top, like the appearance that it looks may look a little bit different in the winter time. So are we ready to try it together? I'm using the liquid foundation brush, and I'm going to get some on. I'm only going to do half of my face so you can see the coverage and you can see how well it blends into my skin. Here we go. So I'm just going to kind of tap some all over. And at first glance, you might be like, oh, girl, that looks a little light, but blending is always key. And remember, as you're moving into colder months, if you deal with more dry skin, you want to emphasize the moisture. So maybe switching over to a luminous foundation if you're using a matte one now. And then my other recommendation would be to make sure that your skincare game is a 10, right? Your skin cannot look amazing if your skincare is not amazing, right? Your makeup game can't be a 10 if your skincare game is a 2. And so you got to take care of that skin for sure. And so I'm just doing a stippling motion. I find that the lighter, the better. The less product, the better when it comes to drier skin. We don't want our products kind of collecting around anything that's dry. And this is a fairly good match. What do you guys think? I think it looks a little light, but you do want to let it sit in for about a minute. And the other recommendation I have was a beige N190, and I actually already did try that, and it was a little too orange for my skin. So this is a beautiful representation of how coverage makes a difference. Can you all see, like, wow, versus nothing over here, covers. But can you also see, it almost looks like we got some highlight happening here. There's no highlight. That's the luminosity of the Luminous Time Wise 3D foundation. Now, I will say this is a little light for my skin tone because I want it to completely match from here to here. And so I would go with another shade to try, but can you all see the difference here? You definitely want to make sure you test your foundation. Take that quiz. Take into account full coverage, lightweight coverage, more moisture or less moisture. Most of us are going to need more moisture. Do you want that mattified coverage, or do you want something more dewy and luminous like this? So I hope this was fun to see, and I hope this was enjoyable for you. Definitely connect with your beauty consultant to get more details and to get your winter foundation match. Enjoy the rest of the day.